Welcome to this episode of Wiki Walks, a short podcast devoted to some of the more intriguing and, who knew, articles that you can run across in the weird world of Wikipedia. I'm your host, Chris Grismer. Welcome back, friends. 2 episodes in 1 week. Let's keep the ball rolling, shall we? Oh, hey, that's a fun phrase. Keep the ball rolling? Wonder where that phrase came from. Perhaps for those of you longtime Parks and Rec watchers out there, you might remember a scene where they explored the William Henry Harrison Museum. Harrison, our nation's 9th president, is of course most remembered for dying only 30 days into his presidential term after contracting pneumonia from delivering a multi-hour speech in the freezing rain during his inauguration. Well, prior to becoming president, however, Harrison had quite a colorful life. He studied medicine and was a decorated soldier. He gained the nickname Tippecanoe after he fought the Native Americans at the Tippecanoe River in Indiana. Harrison was a governor, a senator, a U.S. representative, and ambassador. However, what I find most interesting is during the 1840 presidential election between the diminutive Democratic candidate Martin Van Buren, who was our 8th president, as Seinfeld watchers should remember, the Van Buren boys, and his opponent Whig candidate William Henry Harrison, Harrison's presidential campaign introduced so-called victory balls. They were globes made from tin and leather, about 10 feet in diameter. These things were huge. And they would roll this giant ball from town to town, labeled with different campaign promises and slogans. The expression, "keep the ball rolling," entered the common speech in part due to the popularization in the Harrison campaign song titled Tippecanoe and Tyler Too, as John Tyler was his running mate, who now, by the way, only has 1 remaining grandson, if you happen to recall our previous episode on John Tyler. Most of the song is actually about how the ball will keep on rolling, and then also how tiny Martin Van Buren is. Good thing politics these days is above the name-calling.
Don't worry about it, little Marco, I will.
Oddly enough, we owe another well-known word to Van Buren. Van Buren supporters formed the OK Club, named after Van Buren's nickname Old Kinderhook, OK, since he was from Kinderhook, New York. Since then, OK, or OKAY, has come to mean all right. Oh, if only he had a giant campaign promise ball to roll around. So the next time you hear the phrase, keep the ball rolling, I want you to picture a bunch of stovepipe hat politicians rolling a giant leather ball throughout the countryside of Indiana, yelling at anyone with ears to hear about how Tippecanoe will save this great country, only to have his own ball stop rolling 30 days after taking office.